their marriage is an example to all young married couples, I believe. They're just a delightful couple.
So the influence of Grandma and Papa's very long, very successful marriage on our life is obvious. It's definitely an inspiration. Certainly what we want to accomplish ourselves and will.
To me, I mean, they're just inseparable. They're inseparable. If you jump on one, you're going to jump on both of them, or the other's going to jump on you, one or the other. And so this is the way I've seen it through the years. They're concerned about each other. They love each other dearly, and if it breaks one heart, it breaks the other. That's how, I mean, and I look at it, they're just that close together. If you step on one toe, you stepped on both of those toes.
They set an example as far as marriage is concerned. Very, very faithful to one another. Philip comes into my office every Sunday morning. He brings me the presidential prayer letter, which I love getting. And the topic of our conversation most often is Jonelle. And we pray for Jonelle every Sunday. And it's the same for Jonelle. She is concerned. I mean, they've been married for so long, and yet they're like newlyweds in the fact that they still really love one another and care for one another. They set an example in the church of steadfastness and faithfulness, and really what commitment means for better, for worse, in sickness and health, prosperity, adversity. They're there for one another, and they've been together for so long now. I mean, they think one another's thoughts, and so we just thank God for the example that they have set for all of us, and especially the younger married people, to see a couple like Phillip and Jonelle Goodwin who stayed the course of time and still love one another very deeply and serve Jesus Christ together.
They've had a lot of sickness between the two in the last few years. And people have been praying for them, you know. We continually pray for your mom and dad, and we will.
It was just me and your grandma. We were sitting in the dining room. And she was telling me about all of her surgeries and where she was cut. And like was showing me like on her stomach and stuff.
I thought that was during dinner. That was like all of us with you, like first time, and Grandma was just going through like every
maybe it was
major surgery
but I remember
that she'd ever had
by ourselves. She told me that
at dinner.
I was like,
they cut me here and 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 here. No.
She's been ill, and she does not complain. And I think she's had like 35 operations. I mean, and yet there's that Christian spirit there of trusting in the Lord, thinking about other people, especially her husband, and her children, and her grandchildren, whom the sun rises and sets upon.
The 50th has finally arrived. Well, what can I say? Other than you're a sweet couple, love you both.
Phillip and Jonelle, a happy 50th anniversary, and I hope you have very many more. Know that my granddaughter, great-granddaughter, and grandson love you very much, and so do I. Have a happy anniversary.
I love you too, and have a wonderful day. Bless you.
Happy anniversary, Phillip and Miss Jonelle. I wish you many more years, and Jonelle, I do thank you for all the candy that you bring, especially the peanut butter kind. That's my favorite. So love you.
I just wanted to wish you a very happy anniversary, and 50 years is definitely a testimony of your love and care for each other, and I wish you the best.
And we love you both.
Well, we love you very much, and we hope that you're having a great time at your big shindig. And we know that the food is probably not as good as you could have made it, Grandma, but we hope you're enjoying it nonetheless, and I hope you're having a great 50th anniversary.
happy 50 years.
there's a funny story that we have. The first time I brought Julie down to Georgia from college to meet Grandma before we were married, Grandma and Papa. Apparently I wasn't very clear with who I was bringing, and Grandma thought I was just bringing one of my guy friends, and I showed up with this girl. And,
which I'm staying with them for the next few days.
Right, it was a couple of night trip, and Julie was going to be staying down there with us, and Julie's standing right there, and Grandma's like, "Oh, I thought you were bringing a guy," and Julie's like, and so that was kind of awkward. Luckily, things worked out for us in the end, and so
I don't think I've ever seen either one of the two of them real upset or mad about anything. But just don't cross roads with Phillip on his political beliefs, because I mean, I believe you could get him stirred up on that. I don't know, but I never did, because I don't discuss politics that much.
And by the same token, I believe if he said he's going to do something to you, you better watch out.
it's always funny to be at holiday dinners, or just if we're down there and Grandma and Papa get at each other about some food or something, and Papa's saying one thing and Grandma's snapping back, and they're just snapping, and all of a sudden Papa stopped laughing because the whole thing's just really funny. And I just always think that's really funny when the whole thing just kind of escalates, and then Pop starts chuckling to himself, and we all know it's all right.